from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
Hello and welcome to your First Alert forecast. Myself, Andy Chillian, showing you the Akron cam, I believe, right now. But Andy, you have some field up. Which cam is that one?
This is Parma, actually.
Parma.
Yeah.
The Parma cam. I like yours better. We're gonna pull yours up.
Well,
Yeah, that's a nice view of the sky and what people can experience today. But something that's peeking through there, Andy. I don't know what the term is for that. Is it the sun?
Starts with an S, right? Yeah, UN.
Yeah.
Sun. It's like when was the last time we saw that, right?
That is so funny to think about because, yeah, people are probably wondering what the heck that means.
Yeah, exactly.
So not bad, right, as we head into the weekend?
You know, really not actually, Jeff. Overall, things are going to start to quiet down when we're talking about the, the lake effect and the snow that we have certainly seen. But I do want to talk about what's happening right now. Of course, we've been taking a look outside at Parma. Yeah, some of you finally seeing the sun for the first time in a while today, but not everywhere, okay? Because we're going to take you now towards Madison. This has been the picture really through much of the morning and into this afternoon. We're still seeing those flurries fly. You can see it's just cloudy out there. Roads are looking a little bit better for a time towards noon. They were looking a bit dicey because we had some real heavier snow falling. Now we're seeing that generally just tapering off to some flurries, but they're still flying in this picture. As you can see here on First Alert Doppler, this is all lake effect driven. Now we have a couple areas of snow to focus on. One is this lake effect snow shower activity that is at least lessening in intensity. We're not seeing those real deep purple bluish colors on the First Alert Doppler anymore, but you can still see towards Ashtabula County near the lake shore where of course we have still feet of snow on the ground. We're seeing a little bit more snow and there could be some light accumulations with this. Down towards Madison, as you saw on our camera, just some flurries flying, really not impacting travel too much, but nonetheless, if you do encounter a burst of snow as you're traveling I-90 from Ashtabula County into Pennsylvania, you'll want to keep that in mind. Then a second area of snow developed. Some flurries were flying out from Akron to Ravenna and down south towards Canton, of course, where they're playing high school football championships at the Hall of Fame Stadium through this weekend, through tomorrow, and we are seeing a few flurries out there. No major impacts with that, but otherwise farther north, again, some sun. Yes, the sun has peaked out. However, temperatures still very cold out there, all of us below freezing. At least we're 31 in Cleveland, Menor. But elsewhere, you can see many of us are in the 20s, although the 30s have creeped in our western counties as well. And it doesn't feel much better. You got a breeze around 21 miles per hour from the southwest in Cleveland, so it feels like it's more towards the teens and maybe in some cases, the single digits. So as we take a look through the rest of this evening, some breaks in the clouds. Overall, staying mainly dry in the Cleveland area. Any snow would be focused mainly to the east. And that's where there's going to be likely a temporary break in the lake effect snow activity through late this evening. And then notice it filtering back in for tonight, primarily in Lake, Ashtabula counties, could clip Geauga County as well. So just keep that in mind. An additional maybe a couple inches of snow is certainly not out of the question if you're caught under one of those heavier bursts through the start of the day tomorrow. This is 7 a.m. But then as we see things through tomorrow afternoon generally clearing out, we could see another quick lake effect clipper, maybe giving us some flurries tomorrow afternoon in Ashtabula, but pretty dry. Sunday not looking bad. Our dry day everywhere. And then another word that you may not have heard in a while. What's this? Starts with an R. Yeah, it's rain that'll be moving in Monday morning. Now, this looks a bit ominous. Really, totals will be a ½ inch or less, so we're not looking at any real heavy rain, but rain combined with a lot of snow melt, feet of snow in the snow belt, and that could lead to some maybe localized flooding concerns. So we'll be all over that, Jeff, for sure. But yeah, some wild weather in the next few days, and I'll have another look at that with our 7 to 10 day coming up here in just a bit.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Andy, I've enjoyed our Hooked on Phonics version of this this weather stream here. We've had S for sun, R for rain, and now we have F for forecast.
That's right, yes. And as we take a look at it, you know, it's one word we've certainly been used to recently is either B for breezy or W for windy. We're going to see plenty more of that as we head through the weekend. But the good news is drying out and also trending warmer, okay? Look at 48 might feel downright balmy on Sunday. Maybe a good day, despite the breeze, to put the Christmas lights up if you haven't yet. I know we're getting close to that time, but the snow may have scared you away. Really a nice day to finish the weekend. Now, Monday, it's going to be in in the 50s, but the caveat is that's going to come with rain. I would say mainly in the morning, though. By the afternoon, we'll start to dry things out. And then we have a dry period for at least the first part of Tuesday. Some showers move in late. And there's our next cold snap. Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be looking at some scattered snow showers to really lake effect driven snow showers on Thursday. We're below freezing again. But as we take a look at our double weekend forecast, you can see where things start to warm up a bit, relatively speaking, back to the 40s, which is, by the way, closer to seasonable through the weekend. And a Sunday, of course, we highlight the Browns finally back at home. They'll be taking on the Chiefs. And then on Monday, we'll see if we can get back to the mid-40s at least. So definitely some ups and downs for sure. We're one more day in this cold snap. Tomorrow, at least, we'll be above freezing. Then a few mild days. You can see we're just back and forth as winter would typically bring. I would say that at least long-term trends may be pointing to a bit milder weather towards the mid to maybe late December, maybe for Christmas. Still a little bit far away from that. And then we'll see what January brings. But we've definitely gotten our taste of mid-January weather for sure, Jeff, these past few days.
Yeah, the going up to 48, 51, I mean, those two numbers are going to feel insane.
I would say so, yes.
Andy Chillian, thank you so much. We'll see you on 19.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
And that is it for your First Alert forecast. 19 News, 3 o'clock over on CBS. 3.5 hours of nonstop news. We'll see everybody then.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV.